Yo. What is good, everybody? What is good? What's happening? What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the Open Gym. We are here for Game 4. It's the Atlanta Hawks taking on the New York Knicks. Atlanta's at the crib. We lined up for a good one. Atlanta took the series lead 2-1 last game. It's a tight game, just like Game 2. 1-point game. First time in NBA history that it's been back-to-back 1-point games. So we're just watching the intro video that Atlanta's playing right now. Let's go. Game 4. Game 4 is here. Everybody, what's up? What's happening? Let's get it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's Game 4, baby. We at the crib, too? What you mean, bruh? What you mean, bro? What you mean, bro? We good. We cooking, bro. We cooking. Everybody kind of worried because we got Scott Foster, a.k.a. I don't know. This nickname is a little off-putting to me, but the Extender. It sounds like that should be a commercial for Rose Sparks, but he definitely should be the spokesperson. Rose Sparks needs to get on that. They need to have a Scott Foster ad. I'm pretty sure they should hire me for some sort of marketing. But yeah, that is surprisingly funny enough. Atlanta's and their fan base is concerned today that Scott Foster is in town. Not necessarily the Knicks. It's Scott Foster. Seems like Atlanta's been playing 5-on-8. I don't really think that. The first game was pretty bad. I can't lie. The first game was pretty bad. Free throw discrepancy was kind of ugly, but it's been balanced out. Not even really in Atlanta's favor, even though sometimes I'm sure they've ended up with more free throws, but it's only like 5 or 6. It's not 11. It's not 11 when you lose the game by at least 12 or 13. So, um, anyway, we got Game 4 going on right now, man, and it would. I'm somewhat surprised. I am somewhat surprised that Atlanta is up 2-1 right now. It honestly should be probably 2-1 in New York's favor, if we're being honest. Game 2, Atlanta just really stepped up, really stole that game from the Knicks. Knicks probably were thinking, oh, shit, we got it under wraps. Atlanta did come out nervous the very first game. They really controlled their nerves, maybe 3 quarters in that Game 1, but honestly, Game 1 was probably the first game that it's been, kind of shaky for Atlanta. Second game, there were some highs and lows, but Atlanta inevitably got the job done. Game 3 was Atlanta masterclass. New York did come back down the stretch, but my beard hair is going crazy. My apologies, y'all. All right, man. Let's see, cause I think the Knicks. I don't know. Atlanta came out. Oh shit. Oh damn. So New York is 0 for 16 when they're trailing 3-1. Atlanta is 4-0. Oh, that's 3-1, bro. We got to worry about that at the end of the game. But Game 4, Atlanta just has to take care of business. They did jump out early on the Knicks, and to be honest, the Knicks, they're I'm blanking on the word, but just seems like they're just killed their momentum. That's what I'm trying to say. We killed their life early, and really they had no momentum the whole game until really the end of it. So, Cat is now operating. McCullum on Brunson. They had Dyson guarding Brunson early on, so We'll see if he can stick on him. He got switched off him early. Brunson gets that midi to go. So he breaks the seal for both teams. It's 2-0 as New York got their first possession to go. There you go. Dyson cut. He found an open shot. It's going to be Atlanta basketball. So Onyeka misses his first three, but Atlanta can kind of fight for that board. They get their first offensive, somewhat rebound, I guess. Good cut by Dyson. Nikhil found him, but wasn't quite ready. Jalen attacks the drive. Let's go. And one. Oh, what? Oh, wow. No call? Just, okay. Great drive by Jalen. So Dyson sticking on Brunson. Brunson misses his runner. Cat gets the rebound. He cleans it up. Whew. CJ's three, in and out. No problem. Josh Hart gets it to Mikal Bridges. I know a lot of Knicks fans' eyes will be on Mikal Bridges this game. He did drop a goose egg last game. OG Anunoby. Karl Anthony Towns takes advantage of the mismatch. You know, he woofing early, but we'll see if he continues to woof later in the game. Oh, easy look as Jalen drives Josh Hart late on the rotation. He gets beat, but he just fouls Jalen. He looks a little flustered there. But Brunson misses his layup, but Jalen just not able to get that board over Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be important. Got to keep the Knicks off the offensive glass. I need some water. I need some water, boy. Goddamn. I'll get that on a timeout break. But how's everybody weekend going so far, man? We doing good today. It's a night. It's been a rainy Saturday over here. Ain't nothing to it though. Jalen knocks down both those free throws, makes it a 2-point game. All right, man. We'll see. Let's see how it goes. See if Atlanta can make our Saturday wonderful. So the Knicks get that switch that they're looking for. Onyeka breaks up the pass. Oh my goodness, he has trouble corralling that as Dyson makes the pass to Nikhil Alexander Walker. He active. Yes, sir. The most improved player. He active. He active. Let's get it. As Mikal Bridges operates, Jalen does a good job rotating over, cuts off the drive. Onyeka is guarding Karl Anthony Towns on the drive. He finds Brunson. Brunson from the corner. That's a bucket early on, so it's 9-2-7. Real nice back and forth between these two teams. Dyson now operating and gives it to CJ. He sets the screen. They blitz CJ off that screen. Dyson now gets it. He's operating. They got numbers. Jalen is on the wing. He finds Onyeka. Swing. Nikhil on the corner. Nikhil from the corner. Short. It's all good. Offense looked a little bit somewhat out of sync there. Dyson probably could have. Yeah, that is a good no call. That's a great no call. OG tried to get the foul. That's a great job by Atlanta on that previous possession there on that fast break when Onyeka got the steal. Josh Hart thought about it in the corner. He drives against Dyson. That runner is no good. Jalen gets the board. He pushes to Dyson. Dyson now attacking OG. He gathers. He gets it back to Jalen. Jalen gets it to CJ. Atlanta is getting into their offense. A little pick and roll with him and McCollum. Or Onyeka and McCollum. A little crafty right hand lay. Or floater, I should say. It's evened up 9-9. As Mikal Bridges brings it over the timeline, he drives. He gets it over on Onyeka, so he breaks his scoreless streak. He went almost 4.5 quarters. And Dyson, get big on him. Get big on that little man. It's 11 up. It's 11 up. Let's go. 8:07 here in the first quarter. Mikal Bridges operating now. OG gets it back to Brunson. Dyson on Brunson. We'll see that. We got to keep an eye on that matchup. Dyson and Brunson all game. Honestly, underrated matchup. Oh, as OG Ananobi drives, he gets that dunk to go. Underrated matchup is on Yeka on Carl Anthony Towns. It looks like they're not gonna necessarily start a wing on him as Nikhil gets that three up. He gets it to go. Nikhil Alexander Walker for a three. That is his second 3-point field goal. He seems to be feeling it. The most improved player has arrived as Dyson gets the steal. Oh wow, gets the steal, gets it to Nikhil. Nikhil short on that three, but good job by Dyson pestering Jalen Brunson early on and get him another turnover or a turnover to start the game. I should say. I think that's his first one. OG drives now against McCollum. He gets Josh Hart the ball that's on the floor as Carl Anthony Towns is hooking. Carl is just hooking Onyeka. But yeah, like I said, Onyeka is on Carl. And I think Onyeka is probably somewhat of an underrated defender. I know he's technically undersized at 6'9", but you can still have you can still affect the game. I think Onyeka does just that. Well, there you go. Make that difficult. So I say I'm talking big. He gonna kind of give one up. It's gonna be an offensive foul as Brunson gets pushed. Don't think Atlanta's gonna challenge that. We'll see. Actually, I think they are challenging that. That's inadvertent though. I don't know. Atlanta challenging that. I don't know. 6 minutes into the game. Yeah, I don't know. I get it. I get it that we don't think that it was a foul. Excuse me. I get it that we don't think that that was a foul. But Jay Feds, let's go Hawks. Let's go. Paulie, our fellow Detroit Pistons correspondent, had to suffer another loss today. Sorry that you had to witness that, Paulie. Nothing's happening. I feel you, bro. Just come be a Hawks fan, bro. Just come be a Hawks fan, bro. It's all good. Just jump shit, bro. I ain't gonna judge you. At this point, sure. Hey, like I said, the Hawks bandwagon is only open to some. It's only open to some. But you are one of the ones that's welcome, bro. Yeah, it's kind of looking tricky over there in Detroit. Ooh, shut up. Sorry, not y'all. That's just a loud ass video. I can't be the only one that does that. So Atlanta's up 14-13. Of course, Polly. Of course, you've been loyal to, you've been a loyal viewer of these Atlanta Hawks watch along. So I gotta consider you a Hawks loyal supporter. Hawks in six. It might be five, bro. It depends on how this game goes. The extender, aka Scott Foster, is here, so we'll see. We'll see. Oh shit! I should have grabbed the water, boy. Goddamn. I think I got time. I don't think I got time. I probably do got time. I get the smoke machine if we make it to the conference finals. I just don't think there was like that much smoke up in the motherfucker. I can't lie. I can't lie. They'll probably think it's an issue. It probably is a fire hazard or something. But Nikhil feeling it early on, most improved player, showing why he kind of won the award. Got six early on. Jalen got four. But we'll see, man. We got to keep Brunson quiet. It's important to keep Brunson quiet. You can't let him get into a rhythm early on. I think that's really why. What was it, game three was pretty easy, honestly. It got tricky at the end, but That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Smoke is not gonna leave this room, bro. Y'all not gonna see me. It's gonna look like a Cheech and Chong movie. Chuck Cooper, the first black player to be drafted. That's actually dope. But shout out to Atlanta, bro. They are investing into the space around the arena. Told you. I told you. I told you. I told you. I told y'all. I told y'all. I didn't really tell y'all nothing because I didn't really get full the full sentence out. But that's just not a great challenge there early on. You have 6 minutes to go in the first quarter and you lose your challenge. I know you probably thought it was a ticky tack foul, but I mean shoot, bro. That's tough. Why? 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 That is tough. Facts. It looked like a WWE entrance for sure. So Onyeka struggles to contain that ball. He does just that though. Jalen drives. He dumps it off to Dyson. Dyson now operating. He got 4 seconds. Jalen gets it in the corner. He drives against OG. Shot clock violation. But yeah, I mean, I feel Quinn. I mean, Nikhil wanted the challenge too. But I mean, at the same time, man, it's so early and you're leaving it in the official hands. Like, it's not necessarily overturnable that easy. There's no like clear evidence that it wasn't a foul on the kill. So nah, for real. Well, Quinn was pretty pissed off too. So I mean, I think it was more so Quinn, and then the kill was like, nah, bro, that's not a foul. So Gabe Vincent now is guarding Jalen Brunson, and he hits a turnaround, but no good. Dyson now is on the break. He has Josh Hart in the torture chamber. He can't get that one to go. It's 15 to 14. It's 5:36 to go. It's OG Ananobi gets the ball. He's guarded by Dyson. He tries to cut through the lane. He cannot get that lay to go. Jalen tips it to Gabe Vincent. It's a good start. Jalen now has Mikael Bridges on him. Gets it to Dyson. Dyson gets it to Gabe. Gabe now operating, gets it back to Dyson. Dyson now lines up the triple. Triple look good, but not quite going in. I gotta look into that. I thought I did. I thought I put some rewards out, but I gotta look into that. I'll check that for you, Paulie. As OG Ananobi tries to take advantage of the mismatch, he does that. Gets it over Gabe Vincent. A turnover for Atlanta leads to a breakout jam for the Knicks. Hoping Quinn doesn't call a timeout here. And Atlanta can get a bucket, but we'll see. Ball tied up. Hey, you was close. You were close. All right, Atlanta got to get to it though. Kind of slow first quarter. I really don't think it's really nothing that New York is doing. So they are going to a quick no Brunson, no Gabe Vincent. Let's go. 17 to 19. Atlanta got to cut this deficit down. That's Jose Alvarado drives. Yeah, stream elements do be lying. Jordan Clarkson gets that one to go. We're gonna live with that, honestly. We'll definitely live with that. So it's 4 minutes remaining here in the opening quarter. Kaminga is now checked into the game for the Hawks as he is fouled by Shout out to Mo Gay though. So Mo Gay picks up the tech, ain't no problem though. All right, we gonna see. We gonna see. Polly says the Gabe Vincent and Luke Kennard trade was worse than the trade. It'll make sense in the offseason. I don't know if Gabe Vincent gets re-signed. So that's like 13 million, I believe. So that's free money, honestly. Mo Gay in the corner. Come on, Mo. No good on that one. So yeah, we'll have to wait for the offseason to see what that trade is looking like. Mitchell Robinson fouled there by Dyson. He looked like a snapping turtle, bro. Mitchell Robinson looked like a snapping turtle. That's what it looked like. That's hilarious. The ball is in and out. So he looks to be he'll be able to split them. Hopefully he misses both of them for the Hawks. Yeah, exactly, Polly. You know, you see the vision. Hella expiring contracts, money, Mitch. All right, Atlanta got to get things going, man. They got to get their offense rolling. So Mitchell Robinson knocks down that free throw. There we go. Josh Hart picks up a foul guarding Nikhil Alexander Walker away from the ball. See who the first team in the bonus is going to be. Seems like the whistle is going to be evenly called. I'm not mad at it though. If it's a high foul game, at least have it be both ways because it's going to be a physical game from both teams. So hopefully the refs can kind of keep that in mind and at least call it both ways. I don't really care if both teams are in foul trouble. Then it's even. But if it's just one way and it's just as physical, which it seems to be this series. It's McCollum's midi good. It's 19 to 23. So neither team has had a big run. I think New York has probably had the largest run of the game, probably like 6-0 so far. So both teams still kind of getting warmed up as Brunson misses that three, but the Knicks get that offensive board, and Brunson drives, gets that little runner to go. It's a 6 point game, 19 to 25. Miles McBride is now guarding CJ McCollum. CJ gets the switch. He's guarded by Mitchell Robinson. He is fouled as Atlanta should be close to the bonus. They are, excuse me, they are. So got a timeout here as McCollum seems to be, handling business. Missed his first couple shots, but he'll find his rhythm. If he starts out cold, he gonna be flaming later in the game. That's how it goes. I promise y'all, that's how it goes. And if he's hot to begin, he kind of simmers down later in the game. So we will take a slow start from CJ because he usually gets it going. So it's a 6 point game, 19 to 25. Let me get some water real quick. Your boy's parched, and I'll be right back, y'all. Give me 1 second. We back. I will survive too. We good. But Atlanta down by 6 ain't nothing to worry about, honestly. But we'll see how Atlanta responds. Kind of has been a slow start for everybody. Just struggle to get into their actions, their plays. Not really able to get to their spots. New York really isn't playing, lockdown defense either. Honestly, just think it's more so Atlanta messing up, just giving the ball away, giving over or giving up opportunities, not taking advantage per se either. It's been a couple steals where they haven't converted, where they probably could have. But early on, Nikhil and CJ kind of having a good start. Jalen as well, but he's had a couple turnovers. Lowe's was Hannon, was Hannon. How you doing today? Hopefully you tuning in for Atlanta Hawks dub. They're down by 6, but it's still first quarter, 2.5 minutes to go. Like I said, slow start for the starting five. Kaminga is in. He's only played like not even 2 minutes, so hasn't really been able to impact it too much. But we'll see if we'll see what this game has in store for us. It's game 4, Atlanta up 2-1 in this series. What's good about it is if you're in New York, you can't really get comfortable. Atlanta kind of made game 1 interesting too. They were kind of getting handled in that first game, but they're able to at least kind of make it interesting at the end. But we know the story of game 2 and 3. Watch that. Watch that. Good find. The kill finds Kaminga in the corner. Kaminga can't get that one to go. We'll see if Atlanta's shooting can kind of spark up. It's kind of been their letdown here, as it's still a 6-point game off that Kaminga miss. McCollum, make sure he gets right over there on Brunson. Brunson gets downhill. He gets the layup up, but Mitchell Robinson's up there to clean it up. It's 27-19. Atlanta brings the ball up quickly. Dyson gets it to Kaminga. Kaminga puts the 3 up, cannot get that 3 to go. It is now an 8-point game. Got a rebound. There we go, Mo. He brings it down for Atlanta. That was the key for the Hawks. They were rebounding very well game 3 as Nikhil puts the moves on Jalen Brunson, but he loses the behind the back as Kaminga now about to take this mismatch to work. Ooh, he was able to hang in the air, just not able to put it in the bucket that time. CJ McCollum does a great job there defending that. Mo Gay breaks that offensive rebound up. Ooh, Kaminga loses the ball there. See, it's just, little things. It's little things. Atlanta's got to sharpen up. McCollum gets to that mid-range. Mo Gay is unable to get to that rebound. So slow end of the first quarter for both teams. OG jab steps. Dyson's now guarding Brunson. Brunson spins. He tries to get space. Dyson doing a great job guarding. Let's go. Nikhil grabs the rebound. But yeah, like I said, game 3, Atlanta was doing a great job rebounding, keeping the Knicks off the offensive glass until kind of later in the game. Atlanta needs to kind of tap back into that if they want to, have success at all in this game. Nikhil sidesteps 3. It's no good. That's going to be Atlanta basketball. Dyson did a good job at trying to fight for that kind of compromise. Miles McBride allowing Mo Gay to get in there, and New York poked it away. But yeah, they just need to do a better job keeping Mitchell Robinson off the glass. Onyeka checks back in for Mo. Hopefully, Jock Landale is kind of, getting back to a healthy point. Oh, turn to the basket. Onyeka does a great job there recognizing that the play could be blown up as he just drives baseline against Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson out of position, and that's important, man. You got to recognize when the play is, you can reroute the play and you can freestyle. That's really important in basketball. If you can recognize that, not necessarily just be a robot and just run the play, because sometimes the play opens up another opportunity as Onyeka misses that first free throw. Atlanta has struggled at the line this series, even though they've won, you know, by the skin of their teeth. It's been it's been interesting, man. They haven't been able to, get those free ones. If they have, I think it would have been, the series would be not the first one in history to have back-to-back 1-point games. All right, we'll see how Atlanta can defend this 9.6 seconds. So Miles McBride brings it up for the Knicks. He's gonna try to go to work. Dyson gets the Jalen Brunson assignment. Brunson puts it up. His three in and out. So decent first quarter. It's a 7-point game, 27-20, and it wasn't Atlanta's strongest quarter. So a 7-point game, and it's not Atlanta's best basketball. I think I'll take that. Nothing too crazy transpired. New York didn't go on a crazy run at all. They didn't start the game off super hot. Um, I don't think it's like fatigue, but Atlanta just didn't look quite as sharp as they did in Game Three. So we'll see if they can tap into how they were playing Game Three, how they started it off. They started off pretty hot Game Three, so that was kind of a surprise. Um, but right now, I just don't think they're playing as confident and as aggressive. It feels like they really should play with that confidence and aggression like they have been these past 2.5 games. That first game, I I would say they started playing, confident and somewhat. Um, I don't know what the other word I'm looking for is, but they played like they knew they could, get the dub. They're like, oh, this really isn't as bad as everybody was making it seem, or like we had made it seem ourselves. Seems like they weren't as like starstruck, because obviously that second game in the Garden, it was back and forth. I think, well, not really, but Atlanta stayed in it. They just made it a point to not get behind by more than like 13, and they did they big one, as the kids would say. Came back, executed, did what they had to do, hit shots when they needed to. So we'll see if Atlanta can kind of lock into that. Not necessarily flip a switch, because I don't really think we're there yet. Honestly, not quite. But we'll see, man. We'll see. It's a slow start for the Hawks. Hasn't really. They always have a slow quarter or two during the game. I feel like the game one they had a lot of those. At least the first like 3 quarters were slow quarters, and then they kind of picked it up. That fourth quarter kind of made it interesting, but it's a little too late. But this game still 3 quarters to play. Not as exciting as game three. I can't lie. As Atlanta is, they're up, but give me one second. I gotta cut this other computer off. One second. So the broadcast is shouting out Nikhil for winning that most improved, boosted his scoring up, what 11.4 this year from 9.4 to 20.8, so damn near 21 points. Atlanta has back-to-back most improved players. I think they're gonna three-peat next year too with either Kaminga or Ricochet. That's gonna be my hot take. Take it how you will. As McCollum operating, he loses the ball, but it's off Carl. As Atlanta's gonna retain possession to get it on the baseline. So no Brunson out there. Alvarado has checked in. For the Hawks is Nikhil, CJ, Kispert, Gay, and Kaminga. Mo Gay gets the ball from CJ on the inbound. CJ looking to go to work against Jose Alvarado. And one. That's three of them things. As CJ knew he had a mismatch against his old teammate Jose Alvarado. Oh, that's kind of hard, man. Jose Alvarado wearing some and ones. That's kind of tough, bro. That's actually tough, bro. He is New York through and through. Shout out to Alvarado, man. I can't be mad at him. He's really authentically New York. CJ struggles continue at the line, bro. 22 to 27. Atlanta cannot continue to give away free ones at the free throw line. That's a point blank period. New York, I know we've escaped with two dubs, and we've kind of victory lapped already against some Knicks fans because they were saying it was gonna be a sweep, but Alvarado gets that three up. He gets it to go. We're gonna live with that, honestly. It's 30 to 22. Was that 28-foot jumper from Jose Alvarado? We good with that. CJ can't get that three to go. Mo Gay is there to get that rebound. As Mo operates, he gets it back to CJ on the handoff. CJ is met with a stone wall from Carl. Carl picks up another foul. Atlanta doing a good job at racking these fouls up for New York so they can be in the bonus as Carl Anthony Towns impedes CJ McCollum's space, and that's going to be a block. Yep. It's important, man. I think that's what oh, shit. Jose just picks CJ's pocket there. It's going to be a goal 10. Goddamn. Mo Gay is just a little too excited, man. It's a 10-point game for the Knicks. But yeah, I think Scott Foster gonna at least get the calls right. Maybe not so much call it in our favor, but I don't think the Knicks are gonna get a lot away with a lot. So I think if Atlanta can start hitting their shots, then it can be a different ball game. Jonathan Kuminga in rhythm, no good on that three. Nikhil almost pokes it away, but OG Anunoby is able to collect that rebound for the Knicks. It's 32 to 22. Atlanta's gonna have to start hitting shots. That's really what's gonna change the game. They're not really connecting on their threes, but I think it'll turn around, man. I think it's gonna turn around as New York gets another offensive board. Carl Anthony Towns guarded by Kuminga gets the hook up. He does not get that one to go as Atlanta's operating now. Kuminga brings it down. He drives against Bridges. There you go. Get it going, brother. As he gets that left hand layup to go. Easy work. It's 32 to 24. It's Kuminga kind of bent on that pump fake. Mo Gay there. That way. That way. That way. That way. As Mo Gay in position. Does a great job setting his feet, not moving, putting his body on the line, taking one for the team. Carl Anthony Towns cannot move around him. Shout out to Mo, man. Shout out to Mo. Use that energy to get in position and get one to go. Come on, come on, Gabe. Come on, Gabe. You gotta hit that. This is out of rhythm, but Alvarado picks up his dribble. Mikael Bridges now gives it right back to Alvarado. And Gabe Vincent. Wow. Excuse me. Yeah. Atlanta has a lot of mismatches right now. Hopefully they get either Kispert or somebody out of this game, bro. I can't even lie to y'all. They did just that as Nikhil is in there. Knicks get it in. Vincent now guarding Alvarado. Jalen does a good job breaking that pass up. That little dump off to Mikael Bridges. Atlanta can't challenge that, man. They can't challenge it. They've spent their challenge. Jalen was probably the one that tipped it away there. Mikael probably didn't touch it last. Yeka checks back in. Good stint from Moge there. Jalen just gets pushed down. Carl just cannot get that one to go. Carl struggling. Let's go. Let's go. Carl. Carl just nervous, ain't he? What's going on, Carl? All right, Atlanta needs a bucket. Quit playing around, man. They need a bucket in a big way. Jalen in and out cannot get that one to fall. It's tough. Like I said, Atlanta, if they want to do anything, bro, they got to start scoring. Carl Anthony Towns hits the layup. He's gonna get the and one opportunity. Onyeka picks up a second foul. So Onyeka has two fouls. It's tough. Yeah, Atlanta shooting 3 of 14 from three and 9 of 25 from the field. That's not gonna get the job done. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's in the air tonight. But if once Atlanta starts hitting shots, they're gonna make this a game. That's really it. I don't know if they're nervous. I don't know if Knicks fans have packed out State Farm. It'll be all right though. As Cat knocks down the 3-point play opportunity and Gabe Vincent drives, he finds Jalen. Jalen now operating. He gets it back to Gabe. Gabe puts up the three, and that three is good. Let's go. That's what Atlanta needs. They just need to chip away. They're not going to be able to get it in one possession, so you got to stack some buckets and build it off the stops that you get. Jalen Johnson fouls Carl Anthony Towns as he drives aggressively to the rim. Jalen said, "Nothing easy, big fella." As it's an 8-point game, 35 to 27. Kaminga got on the opposite side there of Cat. Jalen tried to meet him at the rim. Cat was not able to complete the poster. Probably could have been a what you call it. All right. New York is burying some free ones. Atlanta has to do the same when they have the same opportunities because they are shooting 60% from the line. Although they've only shot five, so it's 3 or 5, but still. Still, they hit two. It's a different ball game. Not really, but they keep that rate up. It's gonna be ugly. Cat misses that one. Onyeka does a good job there. Let's see if they can push the pace. Atlanta hasn't been able to play their usual pace so far here early on. Is ooh, Gabe Vincent unable to hit much there on that three point attempt. That's a lot of steps for Carl. It's a lot of steps. Jalen drives. He gets it to the rim record on Yeka. He gets that one up, and on Yeka throws it down. Does a good job there. It's 29-38, 7:41. Atlanta just has to get in rhythm like that and get some stops. Really, they don't even need steals, bro. They just need to rebound the basketball, and it's gonna be a foul on Kaminga trying to get Towns out of position. It's a good decel by Carl. That's a great way to answer from Onyeka there. All right, man. We'll see. It's a 9 point game. But like I said, Atlanta don't need a lot of steals. They just need to out rebound New York. As OG gets that one up, Dyson and Onyeka there to kind of fight for that rebound. So expect Dyson to kind of help contribute to the rebounding battle as Onyeka's operating. And Jalen drives, he spins, can't get that spin jumper to go. 29-38. Jalen Brunson gets it to Cat, who's trailing. Cat gets it to Josh Hart. Swing for New York. Brunson winds up with an open three. He knocks that one down. It's going to be 41-29. Timeout in Atlanta. So I told y'all, if Atlanta's not hitting shots, it's gonna get tricky. So biggest lead for New York. They're down 12. Tough. Yeah. I don't know what Atlanta thought, boy. It's a team fighting for their life. I don't know what they thought, y'all. So we'll see what Atlanta has to offer here in the rest of this first half. But it's just another slow quarter for the Hawks. 9 points in the second quarter. Come on, man. That's tricky. That's tricky. That is tricky. So nothing really going for anybody. Jalen can't really find his shot. He's 1 of 3. Nikhil's 2 of 5. McCullum 3 of 6. On Yeka, or excuse me, Dyson is 1 of 3. On Yeka's only 1 of 2, but still. Kaminga's 1 of 5. And Moge only shot once. So, but yeah, Atlanta's just gonna have to get it together. That's really it. That's honestly it. New York really isn't playing, too much better than Atlanta, but I just think Atlanta is missing opportunities, you know, and they're not like all easy. New York is doing a good job at making it difficult for Atlanta. They're just missing their shots. That's really it. Easy, tough, moderately easy, moderately tough. They're just missing them all. So if Atlanta can hit those, then it's gonna be a different game. But until then, it's a 12-point lead for the Knicks, 41-29. Rebounds are going to be important. New York has 21. Atlanta only has 12. So New York has done a good job crashing the offensive glass as well. They got 5 offensive rebounds already. I would like to see what that totals out to second chance points because it seems like that is a key for the Knicks. Excuse me on my allergies. Kicking my ass if I'm not. My nose ain't running, boy. My eyes itching. My eyes aren't itching. My nose ain't running. My eyes itching, man. Shit. They are winning on the defensive glass too, and then, obviously because Atlanta's just missing shots. Like that's really it. They're shooting a total of 37% from the field, 17, excuse me, 11 of 29. I wish they were shooting 17 of 29, but that's definitely not the case. We'll see how the rest of this game unfolds. Though New York shooting 51%, so like I said, they're not like shooting. It's not necessarily like a magnet ball game, but they're definitely shooting better than the Hawks. Um, Shit, like I said, if Atlanta had 17 field goals, they should might as well be tied. But Atlanta's offense isn't quite clicking like it has been these last couple games. So we'll see if that can change here. Atlanta, excuse me. Atlanta has not been playing their game. They have zero fast break points. A total of how many assists they got? Let's see. Another turnover. They only have 6 assists. I mean, oh, yep. And that ball's going the other way as Dyson Daniels creates a turnover for Atlanta. Thank you, Dyson. Thank you, Dyson. I appreciate you, brother. So harassing Jalen Brunson. That's the second turnover he's caused guarding um, Dyson, or excuse me, Jalen Brunson. And Jalen Johnson just takes it strong to the rim. Finishes over 2-3 Knicks at the rim. Atlanta's doing a good job there, kind of playing with pace. Jalen operated fast, got that back cut. Kaminga almost blows up the Knicks play. OG kind of rolls over. There we go. Atlanta gets the steal. Jalen and Kaminga kind of fight for it. Now Brunson and Johnson fight for it. It's going to be a jump ball. Atlanta kind of had an opportunity. Jalen and Kaminga kind of ran into each other there. But Kaminga, great job at blowing up that play initially. So it's playoff basketball. Everybody jumping on the floor. Thankfully, no ankles got rolled up on. Thankfully, no ankles got rolled up on. That's what we can take away from this. Nobody got hurt from everybody rolling on the floor, bro. For the Hawks or Knicks. So thankfully, everybody's all right after that skirmish of everybody diving on the floor. That's playoff basketball, though, bro. You like to see that from either side. Both teams competing. I mean, New York's season is on the line essentially. If they go down 3-1, it's tricky. So like, they're fighting for their lives. They are playing like it too. It's 41-31. They've responded well to game 3, so you got to tip your hat in that aspect. As Brunson is jumping with Onyeka, and Onyeka inevitably wins that one as CJ drives against Josh Hart. And he is imploring his bench to challenge that. Yeah, they should. They probably will too. Yep, they're gonna win that challenge that did go off CJ's thigh. So New York gonna win this challenge. Oh man, that's what sucks about challenges, bro. Like it's so easy, dog. It's so easy to see, bro. It should not be a commercial break. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. It should not be a commercial break. I don't get this, man. Well, I do get it, but still, like, why are we doing this? My fault for fidgeting with the mic, y'all. But yeah, just commercial breaks unnecessary, dog. So it's a 10-point ball game, 31-41. Slow start for the Hawks, but it's 4 quarters of play, so we're not worried about it. We're not too pressed, but the Hawks seem to be kind of maybe waking up. Haven't been playing their usual game, low assist numbers because they haven't been able to hit nothing. Passes just seem to be off the mark. It's not as smooth as it has been these last couple games, but it feels like a game 1 again. But they did kind of start They did start slow in game three as well, so I'm not gonna be too hard pressed if they have a slow 1.5 quarters and then they finish strong. It's not necessarily about how you start; it's about how you finish the game. And Atlanta has been proven to stay locked in and kind of play all 48. So, damn, Red Sox clean house. They fired 5 coaches. But we're not a baseball stream at the moment. But hey, Hawks got to lock in though. That's basically I'm gonna be a broken record. That's really it, bro. That's They are their own worst enemy at the moment. They're missing a lot of shots, a lot of freebies as well. Um, Not necessarily New York making it, too tough on them. They're just missing. They are just missing. So if Atlanta can turn that around, put the ball in the basket, then it shouldn't be no problem. I don't know why this challenge review is going so long. It literally was terribly easy to see that it was off. What's his name? CJ McCollum. So it should be New York basketball. So maybe they're giving the teams a timeout. But I mean, come on, bro. Like that's crazy. This challenge should not be this long, bro. It should not be this long. All right, man. But so we got a coaches challenge. New York is challenging the out of bounds ruling. It's a 10-point game, 31-41. New York is leading this second quarter, 14-11. They've outscored Atlanta by 3 this quarter. They won the first quarter, 27-20. They did a good job at keeping Atlanta off of their game, kept Atlanta off the out of transition. And Atlanta, like I said, they're their own worst enemy right now, missing shots. But it's gonna turn around. I promise y'all. Watch as that ball, like I said, call overturned. It's a 10-point ball game. 5:55 left to go in this first half. Brunson thought about it. Gets it to OG. OG had an excellent basketball game or series. These last couple games. I can't lie. Oh my God, that call was egregious. Oh my God, Scott Foster. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, that call was horrible. Oh my God, if I was a Knicks fan, I'd be pissed. Oh my God, they got the ball back. They low key deserve it. That was Oh man, I think he got Jalen's shoes confused with Ananobi's shoes because that one, yeah, now that was bad, bro. They deserve the ball back on that one. They low key deserve the ball back on that one. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I do want the pace to pick up, but that's New York style. They want Atlanta to play this, pace of basketball. As McBride misses that one, New York is screaming for a foul, but they're not gonna get it. As Atlanta swings the ball, Kuminga now gets it in the corner. His three, no good. Dyson there, almost to get that rebound, just bounces out of his hands. 41-31. But yeah, Vincent, definitely need this one to pick up the pace because that's Atlanta style. As Josh Hart should have just shot the three initially. He kind of misses pretty badly off the rim. But yeah, like you said, need this pace to pick up because that's Atlanta style. They play running gun. They need to start creating turnovers, start getting the ball off the glass, pushing the pace, finding the easier shots because the shots just not falling for them. But it's just not you know It's not going Atlanta's way right now. They're missing shots. Shots will start to fall. I promise y'all that. Atlanta's got to keep shooting, being aggressive, and it's gonna roll the Hawks' way. They're tied with the Knicks this quarter, shooting 5 of 12 from the field. Both teams shooting 42%. Atlanta just has to get easy looks. Jalen puts the three up, cannot get that one to go. Atlanta's troubles continue from three. They cannot live by the three, die by the three. They need to get easy shots. They need to find the free throw line, stop settling. As OG Ananobi drives, no foul on that dunk attempt. Brunson drives. That pass is broken up, but somehow it falls into OG's hands, and he knocks down that field goal. Yeah, hopefully this pace picks up and my internet connection picks up, because what is going on? Onyeka almost thought about it. He instead cuts, and Dyson finds him on the cut. It is 33-44 as Atlanta is looking to come back here in the last 3 minutes, kind of keep it close. That's the important thing. Atlanta has to keep it close, not going to the second half, down by 20, down by like 19. So OG's three up, and he gets that one to go. It's 47-33. OG knocks down that triple. Ain't worried about it though. He got 12 points, 2 or 3 from the 3-point line. Jesus. Dyson brings it up. He gets it to CJ. CJ got to get an easy one. He gets that one to go. No foul. It's crazy work. Oh my God. Josh Hart's layup is good. Nikhil looks to push the pace. Wow, Josh Hart just gets an easy steal. Just caught Nikhil lacking. So that's a little Josh Hart run. Josh Hart had a 4-0 personal run there. It's 51 to 35. What is going on? So we'll see how this second quarter plays out. But so far, boy, it's getting tricky. It's now 24-15 second quarter. It's kind of tricky, man. Atlanta's now playing with dangerous. It's dangerous territory right now. They gotta get things going, and they gotta get things going fast. At least in the second quarter, keep it within 10. You know, don't gotta stress. But New York doing a good job just not allowing Atlanta to do really anything. And when Atlanta does get a shot opportunity, it's not falling, and that's trouble. So as a team, they are shooting 14 of 34 from the field, but only 4 of 18 from the 3-point line. So 22% from the 3-point line. That's going to take Atlanta out of the game a lot of the times, because they're not live by a three, die by a three team, but they do rely a lot on that three ball. And when that three ball is not falling, it turns into this 35-51. Hopefully this lead doesn't snowball, but Atlanta might add to the lure if they want to come back. But if they want to keep this game interesting, they have to at least get the second quarter under control. They're down in the second quarter, like I said, 15-24, just not looking that great. Not able to get to a lot of their, favorite spots. And like I said, when they do, they're just not hitting. So what's crazy though is New York only has one more made three than Atlanta. So if that three ball starts falling, if it don't, then we kind of see what's gonna happen. The writing is on the wall. But if the three ball starts falling for Atlanta, it's really gonna be no problem, as Atlanta kind of runs that stack action with Jalen and Dyson and Nikhil, and that results in a three ball. So after the timeout, that's a great start. It's 38-51. Atlanta just has to play, good defense here. Just got to get it stop by stop as CJ McCollum gets the. There we go. Oh, God damn. It's right there, man. It's right there. It's right there, man. Bridges has some choice words for Dyson. So New York's in the bonus. All right, man. Mikael Bridges at the line. All right, Atlanta got to get something to go, man. So it's 53 to 38. You cut this to about 10, 12. You'll be you'll be all right, man. Because it's really a slow start for the Hawks. And, it's a game of runs, and I think Atlanta has a good 15-0 run in them this game. So McCollum gets to his bag. Finally hits that little floater. I think they're pretty excited, Vincent. I think they're pretty excited. We kind of lost Trey this year, so kind of was murky waters. But the vision has been cleared up. So I think it's interesting. Everybody's kind of it's still early, but Josh Hart will live with that. He knocks down that triple. It's 56 to 40 as Dyson brings it up for Atlanta. He drives. Offensive foul on Nikhil Alexander Walker as Jalen Brunson does his thing. He draws the foul. Questionable call, but yeah, I think Atlanta's excited. Sucks that we're playing the Knicks. They have a huge fan base, or else Atlanta probably would have a good home court advantage. Quite honestly, I'll be honest with you, it would be all Atlanta fans in there if it wasn't the Knicks. If it was anybody other than the Knicks, CJ McCollum does a great job poking that away. Atlanta's got to remember they have no challenge left in this game, bro. Hawks players are always doing this, brother. We got no challenges left, bro. We used it 6 minutes to go in the first quarter, but we're not concerned about that. On Yeka, it's gonna be a shot clock violation anyway. It's 56 to 40. That's what I'm saying, man. If Atlanta can get going, if Atlanta can get going, it's no problem. They just got to get a couple runs under their belt, and then this game should be interesting. It's 56 to 40 right now, so we'll see how it goes. But McCollum gets to his spot, gets that little floater to go. No pressure, no pressure, man. Just got to chip away. Just got to chip away. Other guys have to be involved as well, but we'll see how it goes. It's a 14-point game now, but Hawks can at least keep it under at least to 15. God damn. You got to keep it under 15. Josh Hart kind of gets that one to go. Delay a game on the Knicks. We'll take that. So Dyson gets the inbound from Jalen. Atlanta has 20 seconds. They got 18 on the shot clock. Dyson operating. He gets it back to CJ on the floor. Okay. At least Scott called it on the floor against New York. So good job by CJ recognizing that Mikael Bridges had his hand in the cookie jar. All right, we'll see. It's 13.9, so Atlanta can somewhat cut into this lead, not by too much, but I can at least get it under the magical number that I was predicting. Hopefully, keep it under 15, maybe. It's a 16-point game. CJ, masterful, masterful. Josh Hart can't get that one to go, so no magic there at the end of the first half for the Knicks. It's 58 to 44, and Atlanta didn't play their best basketball in that first half. I'm confident, man. I'm confident. I'm not comfortable. I'm confident though. I'm confident. Vincent Figueroa, you're not lying, bro. Atlanta is a perfect place to visit. Honestly, it's a great place to live. I love, I love Atlanta, dog. I love, I love everything about it. Low key, it's honestly, you know, one of the better cities in the South. I'll say that. Definitely feel comfortable there. So hopefully the Hawks can turn it around. But man, oh man, this first half was not the greatest to Atlanta. They only shot. Let's see. I thought I had the stats pulled up on my phone locked on us. Excuse me. But first half ends wasn't the greatest for Atlanta. They shot 5 of 19 from the 3 point line. 5 of 19 for the first half. 26%, not the greatest. 18 of 38 from the field, so it's not not terrible, but it's honestly not that great compared to New York. New York got what 7 more shooting attempts up. The three balls kind of similar for each squad though. New York just shooting a better clip because it shot less, or yeah, shot less. They only have one more 3 point field goal though. So if Atlanta can start hitting their shots, then it's gonna be a totally different ball game. It's a 14-point lead right now, but that lead may evaporate once Atlanta kind of starts rolling, starts getting things going, and like I said, things are gonna change for the Hawks for sure. If that happens, that's got to happen for things to change. But if it doesn't, then we see what probably will happen unless the Knicks just implode on themselves. But Ben Simpson's easy comeback, bro. Easy comeback. They just got to start hitting shots. It's really that. It's not really too much of what New York is doing. They've caused some turnovers here and there. They've somewhat frustrated the Hawks, not been able, or the Hawks have not been able to get to the get find a rhythm. So there's that. But we'll see how the Hawks can kind of respond. It's a chess match. Definitely New York Knicks fans need this for sure. Knicks fans need this for sure. Oh my God. Y'all have been imploding on y'all selves, J Rose. It's hilarious. Yeah, facts, bro. If y'all lose in the first round, bro, I would not be surprised if like Mandami has to like order like control in the streets, dog. Yeah, man, Knicks fans have been going through it, but that's what y'all get though, bro. Not you, J Rose, because you probably a more level-headed Knicks fan. Probably the more you're probably the only tolerable Knicks fan that I know. Um, cause yeah, you got you got your expectations, but you're not delusional. You're not like fully delusional. Facts, bro. Yeah, like Stephen A. Smith said, heads are gonna roll. You not like Stephen A. Smith level of Knicks fan, bro. Knicks fans. Your fan base has a lot of let's say extraordinary believers. Y'all are the Cowboys of the NBA. If you go by your fan base, so um, it's I'm glad you're not one of those Knicks fans, bro. I can appreciate you. Hey man, sometimes you gotta be logical, bro. It's like I said, it's all right to be delusional as a fan of your team. But y'all delusional every year, bro. Knicks fans are delusional every single year. Y'all like the Cowboy fans, bro. Y'all think it's y'all year every year. Like take a break, bro. Take a break. Sometimes it's not your year. Just have a good season. Just be happy you made it to the playoffs. But that Eastern Conference Finals got y'all gassed up though. So I get it. I get it. I wasn't necessarily expecting, an Eastern Conference final run from Atlanta when they went to their first one here. Not first one, but first one for this new team. But I was definitely expecting maybe a deeper playoff runs, but that did not happen. So I feel you, bro. Y'all should have taken care of the Pacers. Pacers just held it down. They surprised everybody, honestly. I think anybody who went to we'll see though, because OKC might repeat as well. But I think anybody who went to the finals probably would have made it an interesting finals. I don't think OKC would have walked through anybody from the East. But we'll see. I think they're gonna walk through the first round, so OKC gets an easy first round playing the Suns. But excuse me. But yeah, slow start for the Hawks, man. It's been tough. In a way, they just can't hit nothing. So it's been has not been as enjoyable as a Hawks fan. Probably not a basketball fan any either. Um, has not been exciting. Knicks have kind of had control pretty much all game, but not really too concerned because, like I said, the Hawks just missing, bro. They're just missing. So we just gotta wait and see if that third quarter probably will answer a lot. Man, we'll see. Excuse me. We'll see. I think I think it's all about matchups. So if Atlanta can match up well with them, um, then I think they got a chance. So if Landale is back, we definitely need Jock Landale. Hopefully he can be even back this series. Our backup center, because we just need depth. Honestly, we just need depth. I think we can match Boston. Honestly, though, we have the wings to do that with Jonathan Kuminga. Onyeka kind of matches Vucevic's play style. So does Jock Landale. Um, so I think Atlanta can make a difference. But really, it just relies on you know what JT is capable of, and honestly, we kind of know what Jalen Brown is can do. So you just gotta lock in on that. That'll be Dyson's responsibility, Kaminga's responsibility, maybe even the kill sometimes. Um, Maybe not Jalen, but I think Atlanta would be facts, bro. Yeah, literally made. That's what everybody's been freaking out about too. Like y'all, if y'all get past Atlanta this round, y'all probably will match up with Boston, and that's kind of what everybody was expecting off rip. I think that's the somewhat hysteria from Knicks fans as well that they're anticipating getting put out of the playoffs by Boston and not Atlanta. But yeah, CJ's really been stepping up. Jalen just hasn't been able to get too much of anything off. Y'all have defenders on y'all squad, man. Mikal, Josh Hart, um, OG, and Anobi. Y'all have defenders to throw at Jalen, so I wasn't necessarily too surprised. I'm kind of still waiting for him to go off, but yeah, I think Jalen will wake up. He had a 24-point double double last one, but yeah, McCollum's been definitely stepping up. It's very unexpected. Uh, did not think he was gonna be the answer. I definitely thought they were gonna look, somewhere, not somewhere else, but not necessarily rely on CJ as much as they have. I'm not complaining about it at all. CJ's done an excellent job. He still got game left, bro. He still got game left. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna use this halftime break to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back, y'all. Just gotta use the restroom. Give me 1 second. And I gotta refill that water, but I'm parched, dog. Whew. Man, yeah, that's what Atlanta's been needing on Yeka. Man, they're really missing Jacqueline, their little backup center. It's been tough without him. New York's been crashing that glass. Sleeper for New York has been Mitch Robinson, bro. In my opinion, I think Mitch has been really impactful for y'all. He has 6 boards off the bench. So yeah, it's been pretty impactful for Mitchell Robinson and his minutes. Is he a free agent? I can't remember if y'all signed him. Signed him back. He was a good pickup. But yeah, I know if people have been frying Mikal Bridges. They were saying that boy was crying in the locker room, dog. That was tough work, bro. Tough work. But he has scored at least this game, so he's not gonna hang his head too much. But for Atlanta, they just gotta hit shots, bro. They just gotta hit shots. I feel like a lot of Knicks fans came down to Atlanta after that game 3 loss just to make sure things are operating correctly. Because Coach Brown seems to have got the minutes right this game. Yeah, it was just funky lineups for the Knicks. Atlanta was taking advantage of them. But yeah, that's the thing, man. Robin Hood, you can't hold on to loose balls. Chauncey Billings, I gotta make the New York prediction. It's going 2-2 to the Garden. All right, we'll see. Still got 2 quarters of play. But Robin Hood, yeah, I mean, Dyson hasn't had the greatest game this game, but yeah, I feel you, J Rose. We kind of have the same problem with Coach Quinn. He plays lineups that we all kind of question. Corey Kispert getting minutes, like what are we doing? So I think both coaches are having a ass off at times. So I feel you. I feel you, brother. I feel you. Both coaches kind of trying to make the other coach look better, I guess. But yeah, Dyson, he had he's gonna be good, man. He's gonna be all right. He'll be back to impacting the game here. He's got to get some rebounds. Seems to be not able to get his game going as much. But I know a lot of people want to look at his shooting percentage, but as long as he stays confident from out there and shooting the ball, that's all I can ask for. You know, I'm not gonna expect Dyson to be a 40% three-point shooter. His game is not pull up threes, y'all. He's had to switch his game this season with no Trey. So, so only the third half this season. Spike Lee talking to C.J. McCollum. What do you say, man? He might have sparked some. So we'll see. Atlanta gets the ball out of the um, first half break. Second half is underway for the Atlanta Hawks. All right, my boy, J Rose. Appreciate you tapping in, bro. I'll be here afterwards. I appreciate you, though. Our Knicks correspondent, J Rose, tapping in as Onyeka gets the ball. He gets fouled there. Early foul. As Onyeka's going to go to the free throw line. That's exactly what Atlanta needs. They need free opportunities, bro. They need free opportunities. That's point blank, period. If they want to chip away at that lead, they need to stop the clock and score points. And that's exactly why or how you can come back into this game. All right, so it's 45-58 at the moment. Excuse me. There we go. As Onyeka knocks down both those at the free throw line, Dyson is now guarding Brunson full court. As Josh Hart is unable to get Dyson up off Brunson completely. They blitz him, and Brunson just falls over. Are we going to call a top jump ball? Goodness gracious, about time. As Jalen Brunson just kind of trips over um, the crowd of people that were right there. What is Brunson doing, bro? It's kind of taking forever. He didn't even really get hit. Taking forever. I mean, he has CJ's arm right there, but was he trying to get a foul? There you go. Dyson sips it out to Jalen right over Brunson. Jalen lines up the triple. Cannot get that one to go. Carl Anthony Towns locks up on Yucca there. He gets the board. Dyson doing a good job cutting off the drive for Brunson. OG Anunoby's three no good. Dyson brings down the board for Atlanta. He pushes the pace. Nikhil swing. His triple is good. It's 49-58. Good job by Atlanta. Dyson already meeting Brunson at the timeline. Brunson hands it off or dumps it off to Carl Anthony Towns. Towns is operating. Onyeka has him locked up on the perimeter. Nikhil guarding OG Anunoby. There you go. Onyeka's still guarding Towns on the perimeter. Josh Hart now has the ball. Point something to shoot. In and out. Three no good for the Knicks. There you go. Should be Atlanta's basketball. And Josh Hart is yelling in Sean's face, the official, as Nikhil That should be New York Knicks basketball. Let's see if they challenge. What's going on? Jalen Brunson going back to the locker room? Uh-oh. Hopefully he's all right. Knicks fans that just watched him walk back there to the locker room a little bit concerned right now. They're probably a little concerned. Jalen drives. He finds Onyeka in the corner. Onyeka's three, no good. Atlanta gets the call. It said it's off New York. Good stuff. Atlanta has the baseline out of bounds play. Dyson now gets the ball from CJ. Jalen's operating. Go ahead, Jalen. Jalen met by OG Anunoby. It is what it is. Josh Hart is able to get the foul call. Atlanta's got to turn it around, man. Oh, he turned his ankle. Ah, that's what's wrong with him. Hopefully he's all right, man. I didn't know he turned his ankle. I thought he just got hit in the head. Hopefully he's all right. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Hopefully they can tape it up. He can come back, try to help the Knicks win this game 4. But yeah, you never want to see an injury, man. Even if it is for the other team. Alvarado is inserted in the game for New York. It's 49-58. Josh Hart finishes that one. It's a 10-point game now, 49-59. Like I said, Jalen Brunson exited the game, twisted his ankle. CJ McCollum getting to his mid-range. Like I said, CJ starts the game off cold. He going to end it hot. So he wasn't really hitting that first quarter. Excuse me. As Carl almost got Dyson kind of gambled there, but Carl was able to maintain himself. Dyson wasn't able to get that sneak steal that he usually is pretty good at. So back to a 10-point game. The kills 3 up, no good. Onyeka does a great job crashing the board. Josh Hart just kind of pushing him in the midair. Yeah. Jalen left OG to cover Jose. Probably should have just stuck with yeah, Josh Hart definitely pushed Onyeka out there. Oh wow. That's not a shoot. That's crazy. Either way, they pick up a foul, but still, that not being a shooting foul is just nasty work. Dyson travel. Got to be able to shoot that ball. Got to be willing too. You got to shoot it. You got to shoot it. 61-51, 10-point game. No Brunson for New York, so hopefully Atlanta can take advantage of that. It's 51-61. Dyson now doesn't necessarily have the same responsibilities on defense guarding Jose Alvarado. He's not too much of the same threat as Jalen Brunson is. Probably the same size, but Alvarado just airballs that floater. And Atlanta gets it to CJ. CJ gets it back to Onyeka. Onyeka is able to fight through the contact from Carl, and he makes it a 7-point game. 8-point game. 61-53. Onyeka now has 9 points, 3 of 5 from the field. Atlanta just has to take advantage of this as they get a steal. Onyeka is whistled for a foul. Wow. If Atlanta had a challenge, they could use it, but they wasted it in the first quarter. Just yeah, it's frustrating that Atlanta just was used their challenge so willy nilly that first one, man. They could have the ball back in a pivotal point in the game. So Alvarado drives. He keeps the dribble alive. Gets it to Josh Hart. Josh Hart puts it up. He is GTA. He is GTA. As Carl Anthony Towns gets the no look pass off. As OG gets the layup to go. It's back to a 10-point game. Atlanta's got to turn the corner. That's really it. As Nikhil now operating the offense. He gets it to Onyeka. Nikhil's layup no good. Man, Atlanta can't hit nothing. Still, 3 of 8 this third quarter. Foul on the floor. It's tough. All right, man. We'll see. Alvarado got 3 steals. They get the ball on the sideline. Onyeka trying to fight. Carl Anthony Towns gets it to Josh Hart. They got 10 seconds to shoot. Dump off to Alvarado. Bucket. 66 to 53. 13-point game. 7:15 to go in the third quarter. Not too much to press about, but Atlanta's offense just not looking that great. That's really it. They're not hitting shots. That's really the main thing. Dyson's three, no good. At least he is shooting the ball. That's what you need. Carl Anthony Towns gets the ball back from Josh Hart. Onyeka, good defense, but he fouls Carl Anthony Towns. Pretty questionable there. So I believe Onyeka picks up foul number 4 early, almost halfway through the third quarter. So it's not the greatest start for Onyeka here in the second half, but pretty questionable stuff going on right now, man. Atlanta's offense is not clicking. I'm pretty sure they got a couple fast break points maybe. They now have 7 points off New York's turnovers, but yeah, they still have yet to record a fast break bucket. I thought they would have had at least a bucket or two, but no, they do not. Atlanta's still looking to find their game. They need to kind of get New York off their pace. New York likes to play slow, methodical, definitely half court oriented. Atlanta is definitely they can definitely play half court offense, but they definitely thrive when it's run and gun. They're controlling the pace. They're not necessarily allowing New York to get their set off and get to their easy bucket. Their second, third option in their plays. Atlanta's not been able to kind of dictate the game in that sense. And so hopefully the Hawks can change that. And when Atlanta gets decent looks, they're just not falling. If if it's not C.J. McCollum, it's not going in consistently. C.J.'s 8 for 11. Everybody else, except Onyeka, he's 3 of 5 from the field. But everybody else is not, you know, putting it together. Dyson has 2. Jalen has 6. Motherfucker got an itch. But yeah, it's just not great offense for Atlanta. Nikhil has 12 points, but he is shooting 4 of 9, so it's not terrible. 4 of 8 from the 3 point line. Just gotta have more from everybody. Kaminga not finding his rhythm, 1 of 6 from the field. But yeah, not great. Not great at all. But Atlanta has some time to redeem their slow play here in this first 2.5 quarters. Jalen Brunson's back on the bench. We'll see if he plays. I'm sure he'll be back in the game. But Atlanta so far winning this quarter at least, but probably will change with Carl at the line. Excuse me. All right, man. It is now 68 to 53. Knicks up 15. Probably one of their probably the game high. CJ McCollum getting doubled off that screen. His three's no good. OG's there for the board. 68 to 53. 15-point deficit for the Hawks. Jordan Clarkson gets the lay to go. Karl Anthony Towns finds him for his 8th assist. Makes it a 17-point game, 70 to 53. Jalen now operating. He's able to line up that triple. That triple is off the rim, no good. CJ McCollum fighting for the board. Josh Hart eventually rips it away. It's still a 17-point game. Karl is looking for that deep three that is off the front of the rim. Moge is there as he gets it to Nikhil. Atlanta just has to hit something, bro. It's getting ugly. Nikhil sidestep. Gets it to Jalen. Jalen drives. Jalen's floater, no good. Atlanta swings it around. CJ's three, no good. And the Knicks. Wow. Jordan Clarkson blew the layup, and they're going to call a foul. But Atlanta's offense, ice cold. Just not able to get nothing to go. That's a joke of a call, bro. That is a joke of a call. Nikhil picks up the foul, unfortunately. Hopefully Nikhil's all right. I don't quite know what happened. Ah man, so this lead keeps growing, boy. 72 to 53. Third quarter almost halfway through. The next game after tonight. I would assume it's gonna be maybe Tuesday. It's usually a 2 day break when they travel. Gabe Vincent gets a high off the glass, but yeah, it should be Tuesday or maybe it should be Tuesday, I believe. Jalen Brunson gets the drive, can't get the shot, gets the what's his name, Clarkson, but New York unable to get that one to go. Atlanta brings the ball up. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Kaminga drives. That ball is off New York, and that's going to be Atlanta basketball. But yeah, Mama Bear should be. Finally, Jalen Johnson gets it to go. And one. Davi, you not lying. They need to lock in, man. They need to lock in, but hey, they're on the way. They still got a lot of time to play. And Atlanta is a team that perseveres. They're just their shots aren't falling. So if their shots start falling, I believe this game will change pretty quickly. So hopefully that should be the case. That should be the case. So it's 72 to 57 right now. They just gotta lock in on defense too. I've been playing decent on defense, but offense is not clicking as well. That's really will change things, honestly. So Jalen gets his ninth point to go after that and one opportunity. As New York is up 72-58 at the moment. Jalen Brunson's operating. He has Mogay on him. New York was able to get that switch that they want. Brunson drives now against Mogay. He gets that midi and knocks that down. An illegal screen on Dyson Daniels. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, 74-58. That's crazy. Wow. Of all the illegal screens, that's going to be called. Wow. Okay. All right. So that's crazy. It's a 19-point game. No, I'm tripping. Deuce McBride knocks down that triple. Now it's a 19-point game. See if Atlanta can get some offense because boy, oh boy, it's a struggle. 77-58. That's gonna be New York basketball. As New York is quick with it, they are pushing the pace. Jordan Clarkson gets out and running. He swings it around for New York. Brunson gets the three up. He cannot get that one to go. Josh Hart fouls Jonathan Kaminga. Kaminga did a good job at, kind of technical foul on Josh Hart. But if he missed his fucking free throw, ball don't lie. Shots just gotta fall, man. Shots just gotta fall if Atlanta wants to turn this game around. So that's really the main thing. He's got to make these buckets, to get stops. Got to get it possession, y'all. Possession by possession. It's 58-77. Kaminga can't get that one to go, but Dyson Daniels is there to clean up that shot. 60 to 77, 17-point game. If Atlanta can cut it to 10, maybe even single digits before the fourth quarter starts, then they'll be cooking with grease. 3 minutes to go. They got some time to do that. They're on track. They are outscoring New York, I believe, this third quarter, but got to make it as easy as possible um, for yourselves. Great job, Gabe Vincent stripping. Um, man, Atlanta cannot buy a bucket, bro. But Gabe Vincent did a good job tying up Jalen Brunson there. OG for three, no good. Oh yeah, cause they had to grab that board. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on, dog. Come on. Let's get a bucket, man. Gabe Vincent at the top of the 3-point line. Jalen Johnson now rises up over Brunson. Let's go. Let's go. Timeout New York. 2:09 to play. Timeout New York. Are they nervous? Maybe. Maybe. We'll see though. We'll see. Hey man, ugly, ugly start for Atlanta. Ugly start. But it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. It's 14 points. You got 2:09 left in this third quarter. If Atlanta locks in, cuts it to, maybe 10, maybe 9. And I'm telling you, bro, they're a run away. I believe they got a 15-0 run in them this game. They haven't showed it, but I promise you, they've just been waiting to get it off. I promise you. New York's done a good job at, when Atlanta has some sort of rhythm, just to nip it in the bud, just immediately. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Atlanta's got to turn it around. And maybe you can get some energy from Kaminga. Maybe you can get some energy from Jalen. Maybe he can pop off, have a really great second half. Onyeka's in foul trouble, so probably won't see too much of Onyeka until late in the fourth. But yeah, man, Atlanta just needs somebody to step up, not named C.J. McCollum. Nikhil, I believe he may have checked out. Kind of, I think something wrong with his hand. Um, he's kind of been hard on himself. Everybody's missed easy stuff too. Everybody's missed easy stuff. So it's not like one guy is selling the team. Everybody is missing easy stuff, man. It is what it is, dog. You know, shots aren't falling, and New York is making Atlanta pay. Um, Atlanta has yet to have. They're yet to have a somewhat like great game. I know Game 3 was probably the closest thing to it. They started off really nicely, just weren't able to close it out. Um, and that's kind of been the story for the Hawks. They haven't been able to put together a fully complete, like, great game. Um, Game 3 was probably the closest, like I said. They started the game off really strong and just weren't able to really close it out. But, I mean, they won, but it was a lot closer than it needed to be. So Atlanta's not really operating kind of at that standard of just getting to it. So we'll see if the Hawks can turn it around here in the last 2 minutes of this third quarter. Because like I said, they cut it close, then it's gonna be interesting. I promise y'all. I promise y'all. I hope they don't embarrass me because we need them to turn this around. But yeah, Atlanta's just missing easy ones. Don't know what it is. They just can't find a rhythm. Hopefully they, hopefully things can change. I really don't think it's like New York doing a lot of things differently. Atlanta is just missing. Um, it just feels like Atlanta doesn't seem like they know they can beat them, like they've been playing last couple games. Last couple games they've been playing like they know they can beat the Knicks. So let's see if they can kind of, you can feel that energy these last couple minutes of the game. Last 14 minutes. Because honestly, game three, it just seemed like they came out and they were playing like they had figured New York out. In this game, they just don't seem to be playing as confident. I'll just say as confident. So New York gets the basketball after that timeout. It's 2:08 left. See what they draw up. But Atlanta cannot afford slow offense. They cannot afford runs where they scoring like 6, 7 points. Where New York scores 10 to 15 points. They just can't have that. Oh yeah, man. This game might be fried, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Jalen tries to drive. He gets it to CJ. CJ's midi in and out. Yeah, this game might be fried, y'all. Carl from range, yeah, it's a 19-point game. Oh, brother. Yeah, we'll live with that. Miles McBride, Jordan Clarkson fouls. Gabe Vincent, 80 feet from the basket. It's gonna result in a. It's gonna be two shots for Atlanta at the free throw line. So. All right, now. All right, now 82-63. Still got a whole quarter to play. 82-63. We'll see how it goes. Gabe Vincent looking to redeem himself after that technical foul free throw. Knocks the first one down. Atlanta just needs some energy, bro. That's really it. It's just nobody's really getting up for him. All right, man. Let's see how it goes, though. If Atlanta can string together some stops, I mean, really got to focus on that fourth quarter now. Maybe get a miracle bucket, but that's about it. So Kuminga's whistled for a foul that sends Carl to the line. Boy, it's ugly though. 24% from the 3 point line. He's not gonna win a game like that, man. So if Atlanta can magically lock in from the 3 point line, then this game's gonna be interesting. But if not, it's gonna go exactly how it's been going. Atlanta shooting 7 of 29 from the 3 point line, 24%, 25 of 59 from the field for 42%. Knicks only have three more field goal attempts than them. So just able to knock down more shots than them, man. As Jalen Johnson gets the open look, unable to get that one to go. Yeah. Unless the Knicks just melt down, bro. It's just a tough game. 7 of 30 from the three. That's tough. Jalen Brunson can't get that one to go, but Carl Anthony Towns cleans it up. Vincent almost gets that miracle shot to go, but it's a 21-point game, y'all. Goddamn. Goddamn, 21 points. Hey, a 21 point comeback would be miraculous. So we'll see what we're in store for. We got the fourth quarter coming up. I'm gonna use this time to use the restroom, y'all. There's water been running through me. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, y'all. Give me 1 second. All right. So fourth quarter about to be underway. Atlanta down by 21 points. It's tough. So the Hawks are gonna be looking to turn it around somewhere in the fourth quarter. They just gotta get it possession by possession now for real. They want to make this game interesting. Have to make their shots. That's what it comes down to. If they do that, this game might be interesting, but it might be too little, too late. But we still got a whole fourth quarter to play, so I'm not gonna write them off quite yet. But through three, it's been quite brutal. Atlanta has yet to finish over the 30-point mark in the quarter. They got outscored in that third quarter again, 28-21. Just has not been that friendly to the Hawks. Just has not been that friendly. Um, the baskets are not falling, and it's tough, man. It's tough. Can't lie to you. Cannot lie to you. Gabe Vincent is your leading scorer off the bench, man. Yes. Sheesh. Sheesh. It's tough. CJ cannot save you at this point, man. Let's see what Atlanta got to offer, man. Corey Kispert is in there. Oh man, Coach Quinn, Coach Quinn, Coach Quinn. What are we doing, bro? I miss Vite Krejci. I know a lot of people are making some noise about hopefully OG all right. He took a hard fall. Why is Corey Kispert in the game, bro? Why is this brother in the game? I say that every time he's in the game too. Corey Kispert probably. I don't know, man. Coach Quinn might owe him some. Coach Quinn might have lost a bet or something on the team playing cards or something. I don't know. 65-87. OG's at the line for these free throws. Misses the back half of that. Tony Bradley's in the game. Let's see if Atlanta can get some magic going, dog. They need something special. It's been a low day for the Hawks today. 87-65. The free throw struggles continue. Floyd and Manny, boy, I don't know. I think both of them are gonna walk away losers. They might knock each other both out. But I don't know. I think Floyd might lose, bro. I know that's every time, but that's an offensive foul. Thank you. As Tony Bradley is defending Carl. Carl just hooks him. He's been getting away with that a lot. But yeah, um, I don't know, man. It's hard to bet against man, Floyd Mayweather, even if he is old. Quite honestly, Nikhil can't get it to Kaminga. Yeah, bro, they too old for this. Like, what are y'all doing, bro? Like, bro, why don't y'all just do a podcast or something, bro? Like, as OG knocks down the three, he is one of the better shooters for, I guess, in the league, honestly, from the corner. Kaminga gets the ball from Kispert. It's not too late, man. Still got 10 and a half minutes. That three from Kaminga is no good. Kispert's there to big body Jordan Clarkson, and that is good. 68-90. It's a 22-point game. Yeah, of course. Carl gets the whistle. All right, man. Not a lot of highlights, man. Man, New York Bricks. You probably just gave me a slander name for him. I appreciate that, CC. I appreciate that, CC. New York Bricks. They haven't. Well, honestly, bro, that's the thing, bro. Atlanta's been the team that's been breaking all game, bro. It's kind of been ugly. Not been able to hit from the 3-point line, but hey, sometimes it happens. You're not gonna be able to shoot, as well. Every game, I guess, but still, bro. Kind of sucks that that's gonna be the case. There's a lot of Atlanta shooting themselves in the foot. They're just not able to get any offense going. 68-91 right now. Oh my God, I can. I'm right there with you, bro. I'm glad we can share our hate for the Knicks. I hate the Knicks, bro. I hate the franchise. That's really it. The fan base is actually putrid as well. So the fan base is actually just disgusting. So hey, I appreciate CC. I appreciate the sub, and I appreciate that you hate the Knicks. I can appreciate your dissatisfaction because I hate the Knicks too. Everything about them. Everything about them. Everything about them. Still got time, man. If Atlanta's offense can get something going, bro. Gotta make sure my puppy operating correctly, man. Kispert in the corner. Risha Shaper could be doing that as Kaminga just skies for the board. Tony Bradley not ready for that pass. Damn. Yeah, it's been a tough one. It's been a tough one. Oh, another turnover for Atlanta as Tony Bradley just wasn't quite ready for that pass, and Quinn Snyder is electing to give Corey Kispert minutes over. Yeah, it's disgusting work, dog. It's nasty work. Nasty, nasty work. Man, thank you. We can all agree there. They're just overreactionary. Kaminga get into his spot. There you go. That's what I'm saying, man. It's not too late, bro. It's not too late, bro. It's not too late. Atlanta has one good run in them. I promise y'all that. They got a good run in them. Just believe. Believe, bro. You just got to believe. The New York Bricks going to turn into the New York Bricks. That's for sure. Brunson for three. No good. Kaminga now operating. That ball is going to be off. Hey, man. Coach Quinn probably wrote this game off already because why is Corey Kispert still in the game, bro? I'm sure he's a great dude. I'm sure he's a great person off the court. But right now, brother, what are we doing? Like, yeah, man, it's crazy. Come on, Akil. I said it's not too late. 8:20. Let's see some magic, man. Let's see some magic. Let's see some magic. Come on. Let's see some magic. It's 73-91. Let's see something crazy. I want to see some history right now. I want to see some history. I want to see some, man. Come on. Come on. Carl Anthony Towns against Kaminga. He tries to get it to OG Ananobi, and OG Ananobi is fouled. Yeah, man. He's a smaller James Harden with no beard, and he's a chunkier Trey Young, bro. He's a chunky Trey Young. He is a chunky Trey Young. I'm not even gonna say chunky. He's just a beefy Trey Young, bro. Why do you want paper, dog? Come here. Kaminga pokes it away from Carl. Look, man. 17 points. Atlanta has a 15-0 run. It's a 2-point game. Come on, man. We need some energy in the chat. Let's go. Come on. Let's get it, y'all. It is. Jalen Johnson picks up the foul. That's wild. That's wild. Okay, no foul, actually. Yeah, Atlanta missing Jock Landale, bro. That's all I'm going to say. You just need some attention. I don't have no toys up here for you. They're all the other way. You just need some attention, baby girl. You just need somebody to play with you. I can't play with you right now. Your mama here though. She's coming. My puppy being a puppy right now. New York gonna challenge his call. So I'm gonna call him, pokes it away from Brunson. Does a good job right there. I'm gonna let my puppy out real quick, y'all. 1 second. Oh god. Boy, stubbing your toe is the worst. That and hitting like your elbow, bro. It's gotta be like top 5 worst inconveniences you can like put upon yourself, bro. Stubbing your toe is just, it's like a perfect it's a perfect, what you call it, perfect comparison to this game, bro. Atlanta's just been stubbing their toe all game. She's not hitting shots, just running into the corner. She's not able to turn it cleanly. Not able to put together a run. New York's hitting shots. Cat's doing that little zesty ass little 3 celebration. We'll see if Atlanta can pull off the comeback, but they are down by 17. Um, excuse me, 18. 18, excuse me. So it's 73 to 91. Atlanta just not being able to shoot the ball is really the reason why they are down by almost 20. Have not been able to put together a good 3-point game. Yep, best of 3 now. It definitely is the case. We'll see how this fourth quarter goes, but it's definitely looking like it, Vincent. Definitely looking like it. But Atlanta's probably gonna go back to the Garden 2-2. But we'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see if Atlanta has any type of magic. Onyeka's battling foul trouble. I believe he has 4 fouls, if not 5. Don't really know the case there, but let's see. Oh, Cat got a triple double. Okay. The last 2 games, Atlanta's had 40 fast break points. Tonight they have 0. But OG Anunoby has been the impact player definitely for New York. Him and Cat have come through. Jalen Brunson kind of missed some time there with that ankle turn. But we'll see if Atlanta can get any type of offense going. They're just struggling right now. Everybody cannot shoot the ball. God damn, RB, what's going on, bro? Somebody must have bet on Atlanta in the chat because we're not having luck. That's our problem. We got a little too confident. But Corey Kispert is still in the ball game, bro. Corey Kispert is still in this basketball game, y'all. I think I've checked out. This is Miles McBride knocks down that triple. Like Corey Kispert, come on, bro. Come on. Come on, y'all. Kuminga gets that one to go. Hopefully, he can get it at the line. Yeah, Carl wasn't able to keep up with Kuminga there. Kuminga at the line, not too confident about it. Atlanta missing. RB, Atlanta missing shots. That's if you could summarize this game, that's really it. Honey My Buns is a crazy name. Honey My Buns is crazy, dog. That's diabolical. Hey yo, hey, hey yo. That's wild, bro. That's a tier one name, bro. S tier name, bro. I'll give you that, bro. Welcome to the open gym. Oh my God, Mitchell Robinson tip in. Jesus, 98 to 76. Knicks take another 22-point lead. McCollum has a chance to hit a three. He's still in there, but Kuminga taking care of this mismatch. There we go. He gets the foul. Man, Honey Buns are fire, bro. I'm not even gonna cap. I feel like they changed the formula. They don't hit the same as a kid. Maybe that's just me growing up, but still, Honey Buns. We also do. I'm from Chattanooga. Chattanooga is the home of Honey Buns. They do have a little W facility out there in Chattanooga. So man, everything has changed. You're not lying. Nothing tastes the same. It's kind of crazy. New York's kind of chopping it up with Scott Foster. Unfortunately, that ugly ass shit out of here. Coming at the line, 6.5 minutes to go. You know, it's probably my delusional side of me, but I mean, shit, bro. Magic can still happen in 6.5 minutes, bro. What the who did it? The Raptors went on like a 30 to damn near nothing run on the Magic. So let me see. Facts, bro. Anytime I say about when I was growing up, yeah, nah, I definitely aged myself with that shit. Even though you can't really tell, but definitely do age myself with that. Definitely have a lot of those moments more so now that I am hitting that verified unk status slowly but surely. Oh my God, Miles McBride knocks down a three. Bro, it was really 7:52, bro. It was crazy. Inflation is no foul, thank you. As OG Ananobi trips up Jalen Johnson on that back cut. 78 to 101, but yeah, back in high school, it used to be the glory days, bro. Everything was affordable. And not everything was busting your head. Not everything was taxing. Yeah, crazy. Crazy time, crazy world we live in. Jalen at the free throw line. Let's see if he can make it a 21-point game. 6:08, like I said, magic can happen, but I think I'm a little bit delusional at that point. I really don't believe it, but I think hey, anything can happen, bro. Why is Spike Lee chopping it up with Scott Foster, bro? Somebody call the league office, bro. Like, why is he having that much? Like, why is he fraternizing with the fans? If I was talking to Scott Foster, boy, he'd ignore the shit out of me. It's 101 to 80. 5 minutes to go. See if Atlanta can make it interesting, man. Oh, it's 101 to 80. Yeah. Lob no good, but Josh Hart gets it. Brunson gets a swing. Swing to Miles McBride. That is no good. OG Ananobi picks up the offensive board. Jalen Brunson swings it to Josh Hart. Josh Hart gives it back to Brunson. Oh, brother. Let's see. Miles McBride denied on the lob. Gets it to Brunson. Brunson's grenade is a bucket. It's 104 to 80. Oh, brother. 104 to 80. Kaminga operating. He pulls it out. Resets the offense. He bullies his way through the lane. He's going to pick up a foul. But 5 minutes to go. It's 80 to 104. Brunson with 2 tenths left gets a shot up. Gets it to go. Just might have put the deadlock on the door. Kaminga able to knock that free throw down. It's 81 to 104. New York fans travel well. I don't know why they're waving though. The series literally has to come back to Atlanta no matter what. I don't know why they're waving. So Knicks evening up this series. Kaminga can't get that one to go. Josh Hart throws it right to Onyeka, and Dyson does a good job driving, doing what he does best. Gets to the lane. But I think that might be Atlanta's first fast break points. It's tough. Tough sledding for the Hawks this game. We just weren't able to get that three ball to fall. Knicks took advantage of it. On the floor, that's insane. So Mitchell Robinson's gonna go to the line for the Knicks. 4:19 left. Jalen Brunson is kind of holding his knee there, but I'm sure it'll be all right. But yeah, Atlanta just cannot put things together this game for 107 to 83. Yeah, Jalen pushed Mitchell Robinson there into Onyeka. Nikhil from the corner. His three's in and out. Dyson's there to rebound it. Gets it to Onyeka. Onyeka's three ball. That rattles in there. It's 86 to 107. It's going to be a long 3 minutes, ain't it? 107, 86, 354. We need a miracle. We need a miracle on Peachtree. Maybe State Farm is blessed tonight. Maybe y'all. Maybe we can see some magic, but it's 86 to 107. don't think that McCullum Magic is gonna be that powerful. I think at that point it'd be witchcraft, to be honest. So we got the last couple minutes. So yeah, game is gonna be on Tuesday. So we got some time. Jock Landale should be back, man. I think Jock Landale. Let's see. Let's do some research. Let's do some research. Let's do some digging. Let's go to the Atlanta Hawks. Let's see. So, all right, let's do some math. He was he said he's gonna be reevaluated. Hey Willie, I appreciate you tapping in, and hitting the chat. We needed your energy, man. Yeah, game 5 should be a lot easier. I was thinking about Landale and his timeline. So his reevaluation was the 16th, right? They said in 2 weeks he'll be back. So the next game is on the 28th. Or no, they did not say he will be back in 2 weeks, but they said he'll be reevaluated, and that's when we'll get his status. But that was almost 2 weeks ago. So game 5 will be on Tuesday, the 28th, in New York. But obviously, it's gonna take another game after that. So Jock Landale might be back. Atlanta could get I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting. Game 5 at the Garden, 2-2. RB comeback incoming, 86 to 107. Yeah, they still got time, bro. They still got time. It could be some magic here. Really, it's just Atlanta. Really, it's just the Hawks. Really, it's just the Hawks. What you call it? Missing shots, bro. That's really all it is. I'm not even going. New York did play. New York did play good defense, but it was a lot of Atlanta just messing up, bro. It was just a lot of that. There's not a lot of typical Atlanta basketball. Atlanta didn't get a lot of assists. Yeah, after this, yeah, after this time out play is wraps. Okay, yeah, it's game, bro. Ricochet just got in. Uh, Asa Newell's in. Yeah, Atlanta has called a game. Which okay, yeah. Jalen Brunson fouls to get out the game. So the Knicks fans putting on a spectacle. Knicks handle business here, 86-109. This game is probably gonna, might be a little, might be better for the Hawks at the end, but right now it's pretty ugly. Why was Mike Brown telling the ref thank you? Tough game for the Hawks, man. Tough game. Can't lie to you. As Shamit just adds fuel to the fire, man. It's 112-88. Damn, I low key kind of miss Ricochet. It's kind of crazy work that he's just phased out the lineup and Corey Kispert has gotten his minutes, bro. It's nasty work. 2:41 left. Oh, brother. So Tuesday night, 8 o'clock is Game 5. Game 6 is Thursday, and Game 7, if necessary, is gonna be May 2nd. Asa got hit in the head. That was definitely a foul. Keem Wallace is floating no good. It's gonna be on the floor though. I guess shooting foul. Or I guess they're in the bonus, so it don't really matter. But Atlanta just not hitting shots, bro. That's really the summary of the game, bro. Hey, RB, we'll make sure to have a nice birthday celebration. Hopefully the Hawks can get us a dub, bro. But I'll see you Tuesday, my boy. I greatly appreciate you tuning in, bro. Appreciate you tapping in. Even though Atlanta couldn't get it done, man. Oh yeah, so y'all got a good birthday week. Got 2 weeks of birthdays. It's a celebration for 2 weeks in your household. I see. Oh, that's what's up, man. Hopefully y'all have fun out in DC. Hopefully y'all have fun this Tuesday. Y'all waiting for the weekend. This y'all weekend. I get you. I get you. I get you. I feel you, bro. Well, congratulations or not congratulations. Happy birthday to your household, bro. I know it's a y'all got some birthdays in your household this week. So happy early birthday, my boy. I feel you. I feel you, bro. As Asa knocks down that dunk. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully y'all have a great weekend on my boy. If it's kid free, hopefully y'all get y'all time in. Enjoy that time. Spending it together. That'll be dope. My girl's birthday is in about a week and some change, so I feel you, bro. Definitely get ready for those birthday celebrations. As a travel. Shamit gets the ball. Yeah, bro. Yeah. It's that's funny. My one of my best friend's birthday was this last week too. My best friend's birthday was the 23rd, and then one of my other homies, he's the first. So yeah, it's definitely a lot of birthdays over here in the open gym that I gotta remember. And my brother-in-law's birthday is like the end of this month. So yeah, definitely. I don't know if all of those birthdays fall under the Taurus category, but it's gonna be an 18-point loss for Atlanta as the New York Knicks get one at the crib. Unfortunately, hey, comeback flow, 95 to 112. Hey, but RB, happy early birthday. We'll see you probably before Tuesday, maybe. But I might be live between now and then. But appreciate you tapping in, locking in with us in the open gym, my boy. Ricochet knocks down the triple. That's disgusting that he's not getting no minutes, bro. It's disgusting. I know it's garbage time, but still, bro, it just don't make sense. It's 98-112. It's gonna be a loss for Atlanta. New York evens the series. Yeah, man. I appreciate you, RB. I appreciate you, and I appreciate every single one of y'all pulling up. Even though the Hawks lost, it's a tough one. But we'll be back Tuesday, bro. We'll be back Tuesday, probably in between now and then as well. Doing our gaming streams. But I appreciate everybody. King Wallace gets the last one up. No good. So Atlanta loses this game at the crib, bro. It's 114-98. Series is tied 2-2. Let's see how it goes. Game 5 is Tuesday in the Garden. Not a lot to write home about this game, man. Atlanta did not come out and, you know, all right. Atlanta just could not hit nothing, bro. That's the story of tonight, bro. They just couldn't hit nothing. Shout out to New York for executing, but Atlanta just couldn't hit nothing, bro. That's really point blank, period, bro. They just could not shoot worth shit. Yeah, I don't even want to go through the stats. That's how poor it was. Just was not the greatest game. But that's really the end of the story. Atlanta performs better, they'll be all right. Game 5. But everybody, I appreciate everybody pulling up, following through. We're gonna get them back next game. Next game definitely should be a better result. Game 5. But I appreciate everybody that pulled up, hit the chat. I appreciate everybody. But it's about my time to get something to eat. Probably should be live in between now and Tuesday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. We'll definitely be live in between now and then. So I'll catch y'all then. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Like I said, should be live in between now and then. Just don't know when. Probably a lot on Monday for sure. But Sunday, tomorrow, maybe. So I'll see y'all later. Good game. Got to tip your hat to the Knicks. They executed. Atlanta just couldn't get nothing going on offense. Nothing was falling. But hopefully they'll turn it around on Tuesday, and Atlanta could maybe take this series lead back. So tied up 2-2. You got to handle business, or else it gets tricky, boy. It gets tricky if you don't. So Atlanta coming back, hopefully with the dub on Tuesday. So I appreciate everybody. Y'all have a great night. I'll see y'all on Tuesday for Game 5. But everybody have a great night. Have a great rest of y'all weekend, and I'll see y'all later.